All right, so Lucas 3. All this thing does is 102 compressions a minute at 2.1 inches of depth. Don't overthink it. It's that simple. So it's very easy to deploy. We'll take you step by step. But in every scenario, you're going to think of some weird things about, what about a neck injury, back injury, anything like that? The answer is if you would do manual CPR at 100 a minute, 2 inches of depth, then you can use this device. Okay? So we'll talk about where you can use it and then a couple places where you can't use it. It comes in this backpack case, so you can carry all the other things in when you go in for cardiac arrest. The case with the device in it's about 24 pounds, we'll call it. I think it's like 23.7, 24 pounds. About 17 and a half, 18 pounds, that's the device itself. Okay? Don't wait to deploy this till you get them in the truck. Unless they're in some really weird situation, if they're in the upstairs bedroom of a house, you got to get them down the hallway, down the stairs, out the front door, put it on up in the bedroom. Get CPR going. You can move them at weird angles and all that stuff. We'll show you how to do that. So this thing's doing pretty much perfect CPR even when you're taking them down the stairs. Okay? We're going to remember ABC 1, 2, 3, so we'll keep it nice and simple. Let's say we've got our patient here, which by the way we have a hinge that's loose going through his head. So this head's going to do all this weird noises on the table and stuff. Your patient's not going to have a hinge going through their ears, so it's not going to be as weird of a motion there when it's actually on a person. Somebody is already here doing CPR. You guys are working up, you're doing all this stuff, but somebody's already doing CPR. So I'm going to deploy this. So the first step is A, and A is activate. So we're going to find that green power button, we're going to push it, and we've essentially activated the device. That's the first step. That's pretty easy. So when I open this case, the next step is B for backboard. So the backboard or back plate sits in here. Somebody's doing CPR. This is the first time we pause CPR. We work together as a team to get them under here like that. Okay? If I come in, snap that down there, and then come across here, I'm at least in the vicinity, if not right on it, and then just a quick lift to make sure you didn't miss on either one. Okay? So are we lined up? We're good? All right, so step one, I'm going to pull this piston down, and it's kind of power assisted a bit, but I'm going to pull that down, and everything's lined up. We're on to step two. So step two is the number 2 button, which is also our pause button. And what you're going to see when I push it is the device is going to push down, it's going to feel resistance from the patient, it's going to stop, and it's going to memorize that point as the upstroke for CPR. So here we go. The most exciting thing you've seen all week, right? I mean, that's it. So I always demonstrate this. If you were on here right now, you would feel quite uncomfortable. You're sandwiched in there. You're not going anywhere. Okay? So that's step 2. So we did ABC 1, 2, 3. So the last step is step 3. We're going to push the play button. That'll start compression. So what you're going to see when I push the play button the initial time is you'll see it get deeper and deeper as the compressions go. By about the 4th or 5th compression, it's at 2.1 inches. So what's happening is the computer in here is measuring how much resistance your patient's providing to the piston and figuring out how much push it needs to put into the screw to get it down to 2.1 inches. Once it gets there, as long as you don't turn the device off, it will remember that even when we pause it, stop it, do anything like that. So here we go. Ready? Fine. Now it's at about 2.1 inches of depth. Now there's 2 play buttons there in the number 3 position. So I push the bottom one, which is labeled 30 to 2. So we're assuming we don't have an airway established, so it's going to give 30 compression. This green light's going to flash, it's going to beep, and then it will pause so we can ventilate, and then it'll do 30 to 2, 30 to 2. If you've established an advanced airway, we're just going to push the top play button. We have an intubated patient, so it's just going to do straight compression. Cool? Now that we have the life-saving CPR going, now we deploy the next strap. The next strap is because we're going to likely move this patient at weird angles, and I recommend even if you already have it in the truck and you're deploying Lucas, I still would strongly recommend putting the next strap on because you just never know, okay? So I'm going to pull this up tight around the back of the patient's neck. It's a little off-center, but it doesn't matter as long as it's tight. And this helps us, so if I take him down the stairs at a 45-degree angle or something, it keeps the device from sliding down here. Okay? We'll pause this up top a little bit easier. Who has the 12 morning advantage? Either way. Good. No, that's not a good idea. That was good. See, lift it up and test it. We missed on the one side. It's a good way to, it's good to check that. Oh. Look at over. It looks like Woody drag. It's terrible. This is this guy's like scoring goal. No, that's not going to drag it. That's heading because there was just somebody who was listening faster. Yeah, so no worries. Thank you.
Jeff, I'm gonna take one.
You know, if you want to, it's just to trace the edge of that suction cup. It's the best practice. I've heard a lot of crews have been doing it, so I figure if for nothing we're doing it, it's probably a good thing.
Bus driver that they no longer want EMS.
That's all. No.
All right, so we're at hospital.
No, because the bus probably just take off.
General, so I came in for a couple of days with Lucas, we were playing around there. You know, if you go this way, that's bad, but you would have them up here. The recommendation the EGL folks said is, you know, you're gonna put the arm across the abdomen and find that landmark.